Da-da, da-da, da-da. Oh, where is he? Da-da. Go, Daisy! It's a hunk hunt. Woo-hoo! Goddesses! Hook around the back! Woo-hoo! It's a hunk hunt! Woo-hoo! So exciting. Go. I could smell his musk. Woo-hoo! Look, those are giant mussel trails. There he is! Goddess, help me grab him. Here's giant. Grab the pet. He's here. The hunk hunt. Successful. You guys, this is Ryan. He's a prime USDA level 10 grade mussel hunk. And
hi, my name's Ryan Blomberg, and I met Daisy recently in Santa Monica, and we just hit it off like no other. And as a homeless young adult, came up through the system about 10 years ago, and been around maybe the entire of Los Angeles since then. Came back and, you know, was reevaluating life, and met Daisy and found out she's running for city council. And as someone who is from Santa Monica homelessness, I thought it was the perfect thing to come along and join her journey. Never met someone as cool as Daisy.
And we agree on a lot of the same stuff. And that's why I was like, you should just run for city council. He was like, yeah, I thought about it. And then we were talking about how the government should be making, one of the things people talk about in LA a lot is we have all this money to do this, and this barely gets done, and somehow only a small fraction of all this money goes to do this, and a large percentage of it goes to do all these other things. But it's not helping this, because these other things is like, buy this person a yacht, give this person a bonus, give that person a huge paycheck. And he and I were talking about that, and how, like, I'm donating my whole salary, it's 16 whatever, so half will go to my kids for child support, and the other half will, since if I'm finally making money, that's just, sorry, I'm not donating the whole thing, but I just wouldn't feel right not helping with the kids. So half will go to my 4 kids, because my daughter's adopted brother I consider my son, and the other half's gonna go in my nonprofit. If you guys want to donate to my campaign, if you want to get involved in any way, you can go to daisythevenicehhealer.org/donate, and we're gonna create a campaign committee, and we'll see how we're gonna join it.
We want to help redirect the money into the hands of the people with the needs, rather than funneling it through the system and having it all get lost in permit and committees, and rather have homeless people have access to better food and resources and therapy if possible.
Yeah, well, we were talking about the type of work that we wanted to do, how 100% of the money was actually going to go towards doing it. And you guys know that some of the things that are close to my heart is universal needs being met across the board. No deserve language, no hearing no to universal needs. Everyone hears yes. And that's just the start of a world of abundance. And in that world, some of the things we can do to make a lot of profound change right now is, for example, if we raise money to do gardens, it doesn't cost that much money to do community gardens everywhere. It's actually quite inexpensive. However, if you do it through the city, and there's $900 million that Santa Monica has to spend but to get ready for the Olympics, to make it beautiful. That's just one pocket of LA. LA, across the board, every other city has their allotted amount to spend. So close to $1 billion in Santa Monica, I guarantee you, if someone doesn't watch out, that money is all going to go to waste.
To the wrong place.
So imagine it's supposed to be creating green spaces. It's supposed to be helping with transportation. It's supposed to be helping with housing. It's supposed to be helping with beautification. These are our universal needs. So if we can use this money to transform the government into a universal needs-based fellowship networking system. And fellowship networking means you network in your fellowship to meet your needs. It's not networking to make money, it's networking to meet our needs, because when you meet needs, you build connection and trust. The reason we feel so empty in our relationships is we're going to stores and places to spend money, and we're not meeting needs together. We're just buying stuff in the industry together, which means we're just building trust and connection with industries and market economy and not with each other. So my plan with all that money. It's like just with Daisy's salary, we're gonna be able to, and the city not stopping me from gardening, just from you guys not stopping one person, we could make a huge difference. So I am so excited, and you could guarantee, like, I love living off $222 a month, don't want to have any more than my 2 bills, don't want to touch money, it's gross, dirty, don't want it, blah. I just want connections and trust. So you can bet every dollar I get, I know I'm asking for donations, but every dollar I get is gonna go towards my campaign, and it's gonna go towards love-based revolution.
To build from the ground up, rather than all the money coming from the top, trickling down, so it doesn't really make it.
Yeah, because the ground up fosters roots. And the trickle down means that everything stays up here and stays inside like a sponge, and just some drips down. So I love it. So what are questions that you think people will have? I'm gonna pretend to be the people in the chat. Watch out, aren't you scared? Because Daisy is not like other women, and she doesn't think the same way.
Daisy is definitely not thinking like anyone I've ever met. She's one of the only people I've actually seen out here in the streets trying to make a difference with every person that she crosses by. Even with a megaphone at her side. Never seen anyone with a bubbling kindness for absolutely everything that's like dirty and grimy, and she comes along to bring the light.
And and then another question I would ask is, like, do you actually believe in what Daisy's saying? And is this like another Daisy that now we gotta worry about bringing us a love-based revolution, and now is it double trouble?
Yeah, it's double trouble, definitely.
I mean, if I were someone watching, I would be like, uh-oh, is this like a male version of Daisy? And
we're the two sides to complete it.
Like,
here.
if I'm not speaking gibberish to you and you're understanding and agreeing with me, people are gonna be like, there's 2 Daisies? And we all know people have a huge reaction to Daisy.
Not 2 Daisies.
Yeah, Ryan and Daisy. But 2 Lovolution Scoops. When you really like someone, you know, you either have like chemistry and that spark, or you don't. And if it's something that takes time to develop and it wasn't there, like really intense, then you might just be settling. And also, I don't usually have things develop over time. Usually I know right away if I'm super in. Yeah, we're gonna get married, so he'll be my primary partner, and that's my 15th husband. And I don't believe in breaking up. I have thousands of boyfriends because I'm dating the whole Santa Monica and Venice Beach Police Department, the Pacific Division in Santa Monica. They're all my boyfriends. And we want to go on a date together every week, but we don't yet.
What about the female officers?
We fluff each other's hair. They're the goddess squad. So, oh yeah, speaking of which, if you guys want to get involved in person with Daisy, right now we are gathering every single week. The Goddess Healing Circle is on Zoom from 9 till 11. And if you want that link, you just go to daisytheVenicehealer.org and you can email that way. And also, or you can put it in the comments here, and I'm sure Stephen will tell me. And at 11 a.m., for anyone who wants to come and find me at the beach, I will be having my healing circles that I've been doing forever. Everyone has been asking me, like, where have you been? When are you coming back? Okay, I'm back. So 11 a.m. is when everyone can come and see Daisy in person. And Windward Circle goes all the way to Oceanfront Walk on the boardwalk. So I'm just gonna be half a block south or north of Windward Circle, in between Market and Windward, and you guys will definitely see Daisy there.